Hello everyone, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day and making some really good trades, and let's get right into it because Bitcoin, it could be getting ready for a potential breakout towards the upside and retesting this 200-day moving average as resistance, and then we could very easily reject from that level and then we could start to come down. So let's dive right into the analysis here, and we're gonna start to take a look at Bitcoin on the market cipher first, and we'll start off on the daily time frame. Actually, let's start off on the weekly time frame because we didn't cover it yesterday. It was a bit too late for me as I got back from the carnival and I didn't really want to make a video. So at the moment, we can see that we actually have a 14 and a -4 on the dual band strength index. The momentum waves are curling down, but the VWAP is a little bit extended right now, and you're starting to see it retract a little bit back to the midline. So I would say that, you know, this move down could be over here. We might be taking a break, and we might be getting ready for a bounce back up towards the upside. Okay, again, there's no guarantees in this market, but we're going to use our indicators to tell us what the next move for Bitcoin could be. All right, so taking a look at the daily time frame here, you can see we got some red money flow. It's not doing too much at the moment. It's just starting to flatten out. We got a green dot the other day marking a potential buying opportunity here, and then we got a wick out back down to 25,000, probably stopping out a bunch of people. At the moment, we actually have some bullish numbers on the dual band strength index on the shorter time frames like the daily, -5 and an 18. Right, so it's looking quite good and promising that we might have a potential move up in this coming week, as the stock market might be getting ready for a move up as well. But remember, the weekly time frame is looking quite bearish. If we look at the monthly, it is also looking a little bit bearish at the moment as well. Or it could very well be a pause month before we see more upside. But I don't want to get anybody's hopes up. I want to stay realistic. And again, if you're looking at the Elliott wave indicator here, it's showing us that we could be potentially in this wave 5 back up towards the upside, but we have a long way to go if this is going to go up. We have many levels of resistances to break, and by far the biggest one is going to be 30,000. Let's take a look at wave edge here. So again, this is probably the most bullish indicator I've seen so far for Bitcoin, and it's going to be wave edge, which is actually showing us some potential buy signals here. Right here, where we got two green crosses, and we actually got a significant amount of buying coming out here. And again, this is showing that the whales are starting to accumulate at these levels right around 25,000. And we've seen in the past that these green crosses have marked the bottom very nicely right there, right there, right there, right here, and right here. And then you've seen substantial moves up after that these green crosses appeared. Again, these obviously are all based on probabilities. There's no guarantees in this market. The Bitcoin price could very well keep dumping towards the downside even with these green crosses. But I would say that your probabilities are in your favor for a move back up, right? As you can probably tell, the daily time frame on the MACD is getting ready to potentially signal a buy signal here on the daily time frame. And if we get on the smaller time frames like the 4-hour on market cipher, we can see that red money flow is almost out. We're almost out of that red money flow here. We could be getting ready for a potential move up into some green money flow. However, it could be short-lived. Okay, so I don't want to get anybody too excited here. I want everyone to stay level-headed, and that right now the most likely scenario is that we could be playing an ABC pattern towards the downside, at which point the Bitcoin price could get rejected around this area here. I'm probably going to be betting right around 27,500, but if we can go above that, then you're going to have some major resistance right around these previous lows here. Right around 29,000 basically is going to be a very big area of resistance, and we'll see if we can break above that. Then maybe, just maybe, you might be in this wave 5 on the Elliott wave indicator here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that could bring us to around 35,000 to as high as 40,000. But we need a lot of things to go, you know, as planned. We need the markets to keep going up. We need the good times to keep rolling, because if the stocks start crashing, you know, Bitcoin could have a very big chance to make lower lows here. And again, it all depends. Maybe banks start to blow up and the market goes lower, but Bitcoin could go higher, because we saw in March when the banks were blowing up, Bitcoin had a huge jolt towards the upside, rallying up 55%. Again, that was absolutely insane. All right, let's maybe take a look at some shorter time frames here. Yeah, we saw a good amount of buying coming here at the lows right around 25,000. So if anything, I'd be probably inching into some long positions, not some short positions. But it's all up to you. It's all up to you. Do whatever you want. I'm not saying that it's impossible that we go down, but I'm saying the odds are probably in your favor, that you're probably going to get a little bit of a bounce here, and you're going to start moving back up towards the upside. Okay, let's do a little bit extra tonight. We'll take a look at Ethereum. We'll take a look at also some other cryptos here on some daily time frames. I actually haven't covered any other cryptos other than Bitcoin, and I know a lot of you guys love to take a look at the other cryptos. So if you guys want me to take a look at some other cryptos for you on Market Cypher to potentially tell you where the price is headed, just leave it in the description and I'll include it in my videos in the future. So same thing for Ethereum, essentially looking for a potential wave 5 here, wave 5 towards the upside, but it could do the same thing as Bitcoin and go down. And I wouldn't be opposed to longing Ethereum at these levels right here, right around 1656. So again, I think it's a nice little buying opportunity here, but it doesn't mean you can't go lower. So if you're using leverage, make sure to set your stops accordingly so you don't blow up your account. And actually, let's take a look at XRP, because I actually haven't covered XRP in a while after that massive pump towards the upside. Excuse me, a little bit of a burp there. A bullish burp. So we actually pumped up like 100% that day off that court case. And again, this was obviously I don't think anybody caught this buy signal here. And then it just rallied up, and then we got basically a big dump back towards the downside. But if you zoom out a little bit here, you might start to see that we're back, essentially retesting all this area here that was resistance. We're sort of retesting it as support now, and if it can hold, you might have a good chance to keep going towards the upside. Okay, so I actually wouldn't be opposed to getting into some longs on some of these cryptos here, like Ethereum and XRP. XRP is looking quite promising here. It's already back into its green money flow. I might post a trade later inside the Discord. And again, if you guys want to get access to my trades in real time, all you have to do is join with the link in the description, and you can get amazing trades like this, like the ones that Hayden posted the other day, or actually today at 2:59 p.m. He was up over 59% on his Atom trade. So if you guys want to get access to these trades in real time, all you have to do is join with the link inside the description and either get a crypto membership or a gold membership. So that's essentially it. I'm going to be posting my stock market analysis, like the S&P 500 and all that stuff on my other channel, Hedgeline Trading, which by the way has 24/7 news for you guys. I'm streaming from BNN Bloomberg, so feel free to like and subscribe there as well. And I love you all. Thank you so much. Peace.